how do we deliver the next economy? There are many facets to that, ranging from the shifting geography of growth to shifts between industries. One thing is clear. The next economy must be cleaner and more energy efficient if we want to drive further global growth and at the same time keep our climate intact. This transformation will be nothing less than a new industrial revolution, a revolution that will change the way we live. More than anything, the new industrial revolution must transform the way we live in our cities. Urbanization is the defining trend of the early 21st century world. Deutsche Bank and its Alfred Herrhaus Society have led the way in studying the economic importance of cities with our series of Urban Age conferences. By 2050, around 70% of the world's population will live in cities, most of them in megacities. That's more than 6 billion people. And that means we need to make massive improvements in infrastructure. Transportation, buildings, power supply, water supply, it all needs to become much more resource efficient and energy efficient. At a time of fiscal stress, paying for these improvements is a big challenge. The recent crisis has turned out to be a catalyst for action. Globally, around $500 billion has been set aside for green stimulus spending. In China, green stimulus accounted for 40% of total stimulus spending in the years 2008 and 2009. In South Korea, the figure was 80%. Clean energy investment in Asia as a whole rose 37% in 2009. Here in the US, the Recovery Act included $90 billion of green stimulus spending. So far, around $20 billion has been spent. That created 190,000 additional jobs. Short-term spending measures can be useful as shock absorbers after crisis. But ladies and gentlemen, they are not the only answer. The real key lies in a clear long-term strategy of transition. Delivering the next economy will involve significant investment, and investors are looking for a policy framework that delivers on 3 accounts. It must be transparent, it must be long-term, and it must be certain.